All right, sports fans, get ready. Tua continue to struggle as Dolphins win their third in a row. Stay tuned. All right, sports fans, welcome to Sports Night with Ahoy. Once again, thank you so much. It is Victory Monday, guys. Last night, actually, yesterday afternoon, I was driving with my wife. I couldn't watch the game. I got home and then watched the whole entire game. Yes, it was ugly. Once again, there's a lot to talk about. I'm going to try to break it smooth and soft for you guys. We're 5-7. We're still fighting. We're still winning. But there's a big if. I said this in prior podcasts that I have talked to. The issue is Tua Tagovailoa. He continued to struggle. And I'm going to give you Tua statistics the last 5 games. The only best game he had was against Atlanta. After the Atlanta game, it has gone downhill. And then I'm going to show you a very special guy. And yes, this is why we are winning, guys. Let's be honest. It's this guy right here. Give me a second. You got it. That is A-Chain the train. That's what I call him. The train continue to keep going, guys. But let me get to the game for a second. Like I said, I did watch the whole game. Mika with an interception to seal it. A real onside kick, which I think it never went 10 yards. They gave it to the Saints. They had a chance to win the game. Defense came up, 4th down and 1. Stopped the stopped the quarterback for rushing up the middle to get the first down. So, listen, it was an ugly game. Dolphins led 16-0. I was driving down from Jacksonville, and then I decided to watch the whole game. Very disappointed. Defense did their part. There's some ups and downs, but the main concern, guys, that I want to tell you is Tua Tagovailoa. Let me give you some stats here from Tua. Not about this game, but about his last 5 games. He continued to be a disaster. I mean, look at this. 20 for 26. 205 yards, 7.9 average, sorry. 4 touchdowns. That was against the Atlanta Falcons. Since then, he has thrown 2 TDs and 4 INTs. His quarterback rating is going down. It's terrible, guys. You could not win, okay, because now you know why we're winning, because of A-Chain. You cannot continue to play this kind of level as this team, it is making a run, guys. We are making a run, believe it or not. You might not believe it. I'm going to go, to go to the Jets now. Next game's the Jets. Then let's see what happens, because Pittsburgh, once again, lost to the Buffalo Bills. They're 6-6. Ravens are 6-6, but Ravens owe the tiebreaker because they beat us. There's teams in the beginning of the season that already beat us, like the Colts, the Chargers. Games that were winnable by us, except the one with the Ravens. But once again, and of course the Colts, the first game of the season. Look at A-Chain numbers, man. Look at A-Chain. I mean, A-Chain has 97 carries, 562 yards, and has scored 4 touchdowns in the last 5 games. It is amazing. He surpassed the 1,000-yard rushing mark. Had 34 yards in this game. It is amazing. With 22 attempts. 6.1 after the run. It's amazing, guys. 1 touchdown. Listen, don't know how much the train or the locomotive have. If you're still running him, you still got Ollie and Jalen Wright, but also I blame McDaniel on this one too. Going on 4th down, we couldn't get in the red zone. We had Waddle, no catches. Where did Waddle went? By the way, did he disappear in the game? What happened there? Then we had Darren Waller came back. But I'll get you to those stats in a few minutes. Let me get to the game. All right, so here we go. HN rushed for 134 yards and a TD helped Dolphins edge Saints 21-17 for the third straight win. And once again, the struggle continued. Yeah, okay, the Saints are 2-9. They're terrible. But listen, they look sometimes much better than the Dolphins in this game, especially the second half. That's where you make adjustments, right? So Tua was 12 of 23 for 157 yards. But let me give you the whole entire stats of the team. Both team time of possession was close. Miami had 30.8. They had 29.52. Total yards, they had 294. We only had 298. Passing yards, 213 for New Orleans, 134 for Tua. Rushing, that's where we were up 164 to 81. First down, they had 20 first down. We had 16. Third down, they were 4 for 12, just like us, 4 for 12. On fourth down, we 0 for 1. They were also 0 for 1. Penalties, we had 3 for 15. Not bad, not many flags. They had 6 for 45. They had 4 sacks. We had 4 sacks. They had 4 sacks for a total loss of 26 yards. I mean, what is Tua doing? Throw the ball away, man. If you don't have the receiver open, don't force it. I don't think he has the arm. The way he's throwing the ball, it's like he's throwing with his hip, and I think there's something wrong with this quarterback lately, guys. He's not the same quarterback. I've been saying it for a while now, and especially one of these podcasters. And listen, I want to thank Algo Vale. He was the one when I was driving. I would listen to his podcast and listen to the game as he was, giving the updates of the Dolphins and the game analysis. And then I got home, finally sit down, watch this game, and this morning I'm giving it to you. What I see about this team. Listen, if we're going to make a run, we got to play better than this. Tua is the key factor right now. I said that also on 305 Gridiron podcast. That was my main factor. If Tua continues to play, he needs to get better. And he's not getting better. He's getting worse, guys. So McDaniel needs to make a change here somewhere. So we had they had a fumble lost. We had an interception thrown each quarterback. Tua should have had 3 in that game, to be honest with you. They had 6 punts. We have 4 punts, average of 50 yards per punt. They average 48 per punt. Now let me go to player stats. Okay, here's where Tua, a 55.9 rating, 12 for 23, 157 yards, 1 TD. Rushing, A-Chain, 22 attempts, 134 yards, 1 TD, an average of 6.1 a carry. His longest was 29 yards. And you have Jalen Wright. He mixed it around. He had a 5.3 average. Gordon, the second, he was 3.3. On fourth down, I think he hesitated in the game. There was a fourth down and 1, and I think he hesitated. Instead of going straight running, he just hesitated. It got him for a loss. Tua was 4 for 4 for 1 yard of carry, and then Malik Washington had 1 carry for 3 yards. Then Waddle. After that, 3 catches, 40 yards after that? Where did Waddle went? Okay. You had Waller with 2 catches, 47 yards. He had 23.5 average. I think it was the best average. He was targeted 3 times. The longest was the 34-yard pass. Waddle longest was 22-yard pass. Malik Washington had 19. The longest, he had 4 catches, 30 yards. DeLucci, the tight end, 2 reception, 24 yards. Cedric Wilson Jr. had 1 for 16. Hill had 1, drop 1. Blame it on Tua. So, listen, you can't win like that. You know, you're playing one of the worst teams in football, and you really lay an egg in the second half. You really did. You only scored 5 points, and that was the interception that Mika Fitzpatrick ran back for 2 points and a field goal we had. They scored, 17 points in the last 2 quarters. I mean, we can't continue playing at that. I mean, I'm really, really concerned of Tua right now, guys. And let me go back to Tua's disaster season right here, right now. In the last, 4 games now? Just 2 TDs, 4 interceptions. Look at the ratings. Look at the passing yards. 157, 171, 173. The most he had was 261. And that was against the Ravens. And still had a bad rating at 70.9. Then he had an 88.1 and 96, and it went down to 55. But his touchdowns and interceptions, come on, man. This cannot continue. It really can't continue. Let's look at the playoff for a second, okay? This is a team right now. They lead their respective division: Patriots, Broncos, Jaguars, Bears, Rams, and Eagles. Okay, it's going to get tougher for the Dolphins. I'm telling you right now why it's going to get tougher. I believe they're going to go 10-7. I don't know why. I feel positive. I feel they're going to make a run. I think some of these players know that their job is on the line. And when I say on the line is, man, they're playing for something here, right? So I don't believe they're going to get a GM yet. If they do so, that's probably going to happen. That Pittsburgh game. If Miami end up with 6-7, 6-7, and going to Pittsburgh and beat Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh and go 7-7, because let me tell you, Aaron Rodgers looked bad, buddy. I'm sorry. Rudolph, I mean, I feel bad for the guy. They were booing the coach. They were booing the coach in that stadium. I mean, I don't know what happened to that team. I mean, Buffalo came in and, they really ran over that team. Almost 300 yards rushing. I mean, their defense is terrible. So let's go to the next screen. So these are the 7 available spot right now, right? So Ravens, Chargers, Colts, and Bills. Those are guys are in. Bills, Seahawks, Packers, and 49ers. So these guys are in. So now there's only 7 spots in the playoff, right? From 1 to 7. So these are the guys that are in right now, and then you have those that are in the hunt. So in the hunt right now, you have the Texans, the Steelers, the Chiefs, the Dolphins, the Bengals, Lions, Cowboys, Panthers, Falcons, and Vikings. So how difficult it's going to get for Miami? These other teams on top, which is right here, playoff 2 right here. We need the Chargers to lose. We need the Colts to lose. We need the Bills to lose. The Ravens and Pittsburgh are going to duke it out in that division, unless Cincinnati get hot, and I doubt it because they got 8 losses already. So, but we might even see the Chiefs in the playoffs. That's how bad they're playing. So something has to give here, okay? Something has to happen here. Something's going to have to give out. I mean, but right now, guys, I'm not impressed with Tua Tagovailoa. That is my main concern. Can Tua overturn it? And I was thinking, man, they had a bye week. Basically, if you look at it, they went to Madrid, won the game. All right. Once again, tight game, overtime. Plenty of time to rest, heal players, come back. Yeah, I understand sometimes you got a little bit of rust and it's hard to come back in this league and play like this. But, man, oh, man. I'm worried about this team. I am, especially on the quarterback side. Is McDaniel going to make a change? He's going to have to do something, guys. If he's not going to make a change, he's going to say, "Hey, Tua, man, let's get you a break. Let's just sit the rest of the season and try what we have." You might say we have better shot with Tua winning the game. Well, right now the guys winning the game is A-Chain, guys. A-Chain stats, like I show you, man. I mean, look right here, the last 5 games, guys. I mean, it's just amazing. The last 3, 174, 120, 134. The guy's just been a wrecking train here, man. I mean, he's just completely outrun this league. Him and the guy from the Colts, Richardson. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just good to see that the guy's having a great year. I mean, he deserves his contract. I mean, like I said, he's the MVP of this team. So, and I'm sorry I didn't see Richardson. I'm talking about Taylor. I apologize. I say Richardson, that's the quarterback. So, and right now the Colts are struggling. I mean, there's a lot of team right now struggling. I mean, has turned another direction. Miami started 1-6, and now what? They're 4-1 in the last 5 games. Just look at that. And then you see Pittsburgh 4-1, and they went the opposite direction. Then you got the Ravens going the opposite direction. Then you got the Chiefs going the opposite direction. I mean, and this is where Miami got to take advantage of. And Miami right now, it's not taking advantage. I mean, they're winning, okay, but now it's going to cost them, down the road. And by the way, going to college football, I'm very upset that the Hurricanes were not elected for the championship game. I mean, listen, I'm going to say something. You guys are going to disagree. You might agree with me. They beat Notre Dame. Listen, this is why I don't like the NCAA committee when it comes to doing this kind of stuff. Okay? They beat Notre Dame. Notre Dame also have 2 losses. Miami has 10 wins, just the same as Notre Dame. They went to Pitt and they beat Pitt pretty bad. Okay? They did. They did. But they beat the top team. That top team should not be there. They should be in the bottom. Miami they deserve it, guys. I'm sorry. This is why I don't like college football. This is why I'm not too crazy with the portal thing. I'm not too crazy about players changing to other teams. And I'm sorry. I'm changing the subject here. I'll go back to the Dolphins in a few minutes. But it's not fair, man. It's not fair across the board as for these young kids, in college, and you're gonna come and just decide it. Listen, they beat a top team. They beat Notre Dame. Notre Dame were favored against Miami. It doesn't matter what the score is. They beat you. So just saying that, that's enough for me. But anyhow, I leave it there. So right now, the Dolphins look ahead. Next game, I'm gonna tell you right now. Next game is at 1:00 versus the Jets, who beat Atlanta. By the way, they won their 3rd game of the season. They're 3-9. Miami's, I think, favored by 2.5 in that game, or by 2 points. A must win again. It's a must win game for the Dolphins for the rest of the year. They win this one, then we go to Pittsburgh. Then we will see if there'll be a decision made. Now, going back to GM and going back to the Dolphins for a second, I don't think the Dolphins will get another GM until probably the beginning of the season, or they'll keep who they have. Maybe, maybe not. Unfortunately, McDaniel and Tua will be here 2026, 2027. This is where the Dolphins might make the move and say, hey, we're heading to another direction. I told you guys, this is not a rebuilding team for the Miami Dolphins. They're going to go with what they have. They're going to win with what they have. And right now, my concern, I've been saying it the last 5 weeks, is Tua Tagovailoa. He is going to fail this team. And so far, he has failed the team. I know you guys are going to get disappointed with me because I love Tua. I have nothing against Tua. I was a Tua, guy that says, man, I supported him. But you know what? Let's be honest, man. He is not the same. He is struggling big time. Okay? And he's about to continue doing this and hurt the team. Then McDaniel has to make a move. If McDaniel don't make a move and it's too late, this is why it's going to cost the team. Defense today, listen, watching the game, these throws that Tua were throwing over people's head and short, in front of them, in their leg, and, in their knees, behind them. I mean, things that he was doing that, what's going on? Okay, Austin Jackson played pretty decent today. A guy that struggled was Patrick Paul. I saw the struggle of Patrick Paul in the game. I was actually finally looking at players at this game. They had a good game and a bad day. I mean, Rashid with the interception. After he got beat with the end zone, but that was a good catch anyhow. It doesn't matter. Listen, the defense. Mika Fitzpatrick had a good game today. Sealer had a sack, strip, and fumble. Chop Robinson. I mean, we have 4 sacks, but he also had a sack and a half. I mean, he played well. Some of these players are coming along. I mean, you can see it in the game. They're playing. Their expectation that as the momentum grows game to game, they're getting better and better. But one thing is that I feel that Tua's going to hurt the team, and it's happened as you see that. These 3 and outs. Okay. Then McDaniels, man. Still McDaniel, by the way, has not won a challenge. I think he won that one. That challenge on the flag, I think that wasn't a catch, but they gave it to him. So I look at the replay. I think he should have won that one. But he has never won a challenge flag in this league. Poor thing. But anyhow, continue to make. There's a clock issue. There's a mistake issues. There's things that he continue to to really put the team also in jeopardy. Okay, I don't know, guys. I believe they're gonna go 10-7. Trust me, I really do. Even though I sound this way, but I just want to be real with you guys. I want to tell you how I feel when I saw this game last night. I tell you, I got home from a trip from Jacksonville, drove down here. I said, let me see the game, and like I say, Aquavale, you know, I was with my earbuds in my ear as I was driving. And I was listening to him, and I got home and I watched this game, and I said, what in the world happened here? You let 16-0. You couldn't get in the red zone. I mean, it's that score should have been 35-38, probably 38-7, 38-14, or probably the 38-17 that was, but they couldn't score a touchdown. They couldn't get in the red zone. And they were there a couple times, but they couldn't do it. And listen, I give kudos to our kicker. He continued to, I don't know about, Sanders coming back. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen there. I mean, that's another money issue, but the kid's done well. So, and this is where I see that, yeah, it was a victory, but it was an ugly victory. It is. I mean, and yeah, you take the victory anytime. Okay, remember, I said this in my podcast. It's not about the statistics, okay? But it's not about the statistics. I want to see Tua, with 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, or 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, or even 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But this 0 going across the board and 2 TDs in the last 5 games or 4 games and 4 interceptions. He should have more in this game. I'm going to be straight honest with you. I don't know what McDaniel's going to do. This is where I'm worried down the road now. So we're 5-7. 5 more games to play. Could one of these games hurt the Dolphins down the road? I tell you, they lose one more, guys. Let's be honest, it's over with. And yes, we are evaluating this team week to week. But I can see now they have a 3-game winning streak. They won 4 out of 5. So who knows? It could happen, right? But the way Tua's playing, that is not going to help us down the road. Unfortunately, I'm going to say that. Once again, I want to thank everybody that had subscribed to the channel, joined the channel, and the like button and comments. Man, just leave your comments. I will try to get back to you as much as you can. I'm trying to get back to all my subscribers. Listen, it is important that you continue to stay positive. We're already in December, starting today, December 1st. And we got, 23 more days for Christmas Eve. Then we have Christmas Day. Then we have New Year's. Stay focused. Stay positive. Just, there's things in life that sometimes you have to take it for granted. Sometimes you just back up a little bit and tell the guy up there, man, to give you a little push, give you a little, and this is what keeps me going, guys. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today, right? And this is my thankful, doing this podcast for you guys. Even though it's not criticized to talk about. It's just a game. It's just a entertainment. It's a football. I love my team, but we have to be realistic. I mean, I look at games, most of the games, college football, NFL. We got hockey. We got the Florida Panthers struggling a little bit. We got the Miami Heat. We have the Lakers with a 14-4 record, and basically without LeBron James. So I don't think it's no longer LeBron James' team. So there's a lot to talk about in sports, but I try to keep it positive. Try to keep it in a positive way so you guys could enjoy it. And listen, man, just enjoy your Christmas, your Christmas Eve. Enjoy your family. Try, and I don't say try to be safe. I mean, be safe, not try. Sorry to say that. Be safe, be healthy, be smart. Okay. Listen, I was driving out there yesterday, and my God, people was zigzagging in the expressway and try to get home as quick as you can. You're gonna make it home. Just take it easy, slow down. you are important to me. You're gonna make it regardless. They pass you, they want to go faster than you. Just go ahead, man. Just avoid the confrontation, avoid the situation. There's a lot of stuff going out there right now that, I thank God that He opens my eyes and I pray about this because it's hard, guys. It is really hard. But anyhow, I want to say God bless everybody, really, and I'm glad you had a happy Thanksgiving. You guys were safe. Enjoy your family. Now we have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, which hopefully I'll be taking time off from the 24th that I work probably half a day at work, and I don't come back until the 2nd of 2026. But I'll be doing some live videos. Thank you so much those that joined me on the fire pit last night or the night before. Listen, we have fun. I love interacting with you guys. I love you guys. And listen, fins up and remember, stay positive, guys. And once again, man, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's a great channel, man. It's a family thing for me. I get along with everybody and I tell everybody, hey, don't give up. You know what? Take it one day at a time. And once again, fins up and I love you guys. And I see you guys soon.